The silver dagger is not worth much. That weighs nothing. Rat meat, I can throw that away. We're not going to use the rat meat anyway, so we might as well just give it up. Okay, this is a good time to do a heal. And this seems to take us to another chamber. Because that seems to be like a bigger chamber there, possibly, I'm just going to check this place out first. Because, yeah, it's a small place, there is no resistance, so we might as well just check this out. We're going to come here anyway at some point, so we might as well come here now. Corruptible root, which cures paralyzation. If we can find another thing that cures paralyzation. And here's a ghoul heart, worth a lot. So I'm just going to once again make a quick potion to restore fatigue, because I have 2 ingredients for it. It's always good to practice. So yeah, let's just keep going. And because this spark sword is pretty much out of charges, yeah, it's at 2 charges, it recharges pretty quickly, but it's still relatively out of charges. I'm just going to get a little bit more familiar with the Nordic broadsword. It's a broadsword, isn't it? Yeah, broadsword. It's a long blade and it's one-handed, so it makes it perfect for us. That's exactly the type of stuff that we are focused on, and this is another Bone Walker. Over encumbered. The thing is, he has to come here, and this is actually a little bit annoying. I can restore my strength up, but he's going to have to come here anyway. So we can fight him here. Actually, I'm going to switch to my fire bite. I cannot seem to be able to reach him properly. There we go. Still over encumbered. I guess he got so many hits in. Oh, we actually have brown rot. So minus strength and minus personality. This is why we have cure common disease. I think that should heal that up. Yep. We're once again fine. But yeah, it's kind of odd because I had to teach myself. Well, I'm still learning, of course, but I had to teach myself to actually carry potions of cure sickness and cure blight, because those things were not a thing in other Elder Scrolls games. And wow, that actually does quite nice damage. Wakizashi. Not my type of weapon, it's a short blade. It doesn't actually, it's not too valuable. Actually, we checked the value to weight ratio on this. Yeah, it's a little over 2, so it's not particularly great. So let's go check this place out. There's a skull of Levul Andrano. And a dagger of judgment. It doesn't have a whole lot of value, but it does damage attributes. So it's enchanted. And here's 30 Lessons of Vivek. You can quickly read this if you want to. So we got some unarmored skill out of that. This might actually be a bad thing to pick up, because I'm pretty sure some of these items are actually cursed. Well, not cursed in the roguelike way, but cursed as in they will wake up some nasty enemies. Cheap restore luck and resist shock. Oh, and here's a bone mold helm. It's medium armor, which makes it perfect for us to carry. So I can actually give up this one, because this one, it only weighs some, and it doesn't actually, it isn't worth much, and we cannot really use it anyway. So we might as well just give it up. Let's pick this up, let's see what happens. Nothing happens. That's actually a worth. This is actually a book that is actually worth something. It's 200 coins, so it's pretty good. We just need to figure out how to get some more. Get some weight off. I'm actually not using these shoes. That's actually pretty weird. We could probably like throw these away, but who walks without? Actually, we have actual boots. So go away, common shoes, because we have actual boots that we are actually not wearing. Did I take the dagger? It's not worth anything, really. Do I want it because it's a special item? Like, it's still an enchanted item. It's... I'll pick it up, but I'll drop it if I like end up not using it. Let's wait here for a second, because I'm pretty sure we might end up seeing more enemies because we're entering a bigger hall. There are many corners, and I also kind of hear them. Well, at least I hear something. Okay, so this is the bigger hall. It's not as big as I thought, because the map is a bit weird. Here's Heather. Homilies of Blessed Almalexia. It's a book that's not worth all that much. But I don't think it's a particularly common book. And I think that's about it. I think the biggest treasure we might have like found here was the helm, which is good because I actually needed one. But yeah, it seems that we didn't get any particularly great treasures out of this. We do have the skull of Vulo Andrano. This is probably something that is quest related, possibly, so we might have to just get that into some sort of a container that we can actually retrieve it from. So let's carry it until we can make it to Balmora, and let's store it in a container there. All of this stuff has been properly explored, we cannot carry that. And this stuff here has been taken. So I think we're good on this particular tomb. So let's just run out of here. What is behind room number 1? This is actually one of the rooms that we have explored, but I didn't leave the door open, so I'm confused. Technically, well, usually I tend to like open the doors so that I know I have been here and I don't need to go there anymore. But yeah, I seem to have forgotten this time around. Let's actually do the same thing here. Let's leave this open. Unless they close automatically, which happens sometimes in some games. I don't think that's a thing in Morrowind though. Unless it's a scripted event. Anyway, we're outside once again. Out in the Bitter Coast region, very close to Seydanin. So let's walk there. And maybe we will find some other ancestral tombs or something to loot. We're a bit of a Tomb Raider, which is actually interesting because I recently played Tomb Raider, the Tomb Raider from 2013. Actually, I'm thinking if I should make a Let's Play of that game. The problem is that I played it so recently that I'm not sure if I want to play it like right now. So let's check these signs. So here's Ebonheart and Vivek. We have been in those areas. I don't think we can find much out there. Take that. And Seydanin, Narmok, and La Boad. I think that's more or less how you pronounce it. Probably not, but that's how I'm going to pronounce it. But yeah, let's just keep walking towards Satanin, and maybe, just maybe, we'll find something. Anyway, I'll see you guys in Satanin. Here's another place, we're actually now in Satanin, but here's another place where this game actually, in my opinion, looks very nice. So let's actually, I'm going to increase the view distance here. But yeah, this game is actually, even though I'm not running any like texture enhancements, of course the water is a little bit different, but it still looks pretty good, like all things considered. It's a quite old game, but it still manages to look quite nice. But I'm going to drop the draw distance, because of course OpenMW still needs some optimizations when it comes to like draw distance and whatever. Basically still need some optimizations all around, though of course the new OpenMW is fairly well performing already. Here's that one dungeon that we encountered previously, and yeah, it's one of the nastier ones. I'm not sure if I can do it now. I was not able to do it last time. We failed here pretty epically. But then again, I might be able to pull that off now. Let's save on top of my save number 2. Let's visit this place. I am not sure I will be able to... Oh yes, this is one of the places where there was a mage. Now I remember. And the mage was the major problem... well, troublemaker. Problem causer. I have interesting ways to say my... well, I articulate my thoughts in a weird way. Let's just put it that way. Oh yes, we have nasty people here. Let's see if I can, like, bait them in here, just one by one, and we might be able to take them out. I'm going to rely a bit on the Nordic Broadsword. Hopefully I can do some nice damage with it. Oh yes, these are spellcasters, but I seem to be doing fair amounts of damage here. Nice. It was a little bit too scary, but, you know, we managed to do it. If I used the Firebite a lot, I might be able to kill these guys too. But I'm actually happy about the Firebite, well, the Nordic Sword performance. I think that was one of the guys that was a major problem before. And we managed to kill him, so that means we have made actually progress here, which I'm very happy about. Okay, so here's a lock. Luckily, we have just a spell for that. I might be able to do this dungeon this time around.
Now or leave now.
Oh, you are slaves. Just go free. You have the key. Yes, I will unlock your unlock your bracers. So you just. I'm not your master. Just go. You're free now. You're free to leave. You don't need to do whatever you were doing here before. I will also leave the gates open for you guys, so you can just leave whenever you want, because you guys seem to be a little bit slow on the leaving thing. Maybe you want to live here. Maybe they have a restricted knowledge about freedom, and they think it's just not having their bracers on, and they still want to be there. I don't know, but whatever the situation might be, they are now free. And I'll do a dungeon save and see if I can get through the rest of this particular dungeon. But yeah, I'm definitely doing a lot better now that I am actually level 4. So maybe running around at level 1 and level 2 is not the greatest idea. Maybe. I might, but I can always reload. Yeah, I'm tearing through these guys a lot faster now. Movisic Othril. You had some throwing stars you could have used. And lockpicks and probes. These are actually lightweight and they can be sold for a reasonable price. I'm actually over encumbered once again. What can I throw away? I don't think I can actually like. Well, I want to keep. I want to hang on to the wickweeds and the stoneflower petals. Some other stuff can probably go. I don't need personality that much, so Heather can just go away. I'm still over encumbered. What else do I want to drop? I have that. How much is... yeah, this dagger is not worth that much. So actually carrying these probes is a better idea. Actually carrying these... well, I don't know. And this is just random weights, which I could probably drop. This is always the annoying thing. Let's drop the bone meal. I don't need the bone meal. I actually probably should just stop carrying all that random crap. Okay, what is this place? Is this possibly a tunnel? This looks a lot like a... yeah, it looks like a tunnel. Let's explore the rest of this place, but I'm fairly sure that there is a tunnel, and it might have some hidden loot. Let's see if there are any journal pages or anything like that, scrolls, which might explain what is in there. Restore luck. That's actually worth a lot. I will do this. So I will put the Dagger of Judgment here. That way I can come back for it if I need it. There's a soul trap. It is actually valuable, so we might as well take it. And iron brazier. We're not going to need the iron braziers because they are heavy. We don't need heavy stuff. We need medium stuff. Large guama egg. We have lots of these guama eggs. Actually, we could probably drop these too. Yeah, that's going to take it down a whole lot. I don't need that guama stuff now. I can find various materials for potion creation elsewhere too. I might as well just drop that stuff here for now. So here's a chest. A steel mace. It's not perfect, but I might as well take it because now I have a lot of free like space for various things. There's moon sugar here. Wonder if I will find some... oh, well, that's a torch, I can take that. A moon sugar, as jam, saltries. I can use the saltries, and I can use the wickweed. And marshmallow. That's interesting because I should have 2 ingredients to make myself a health potion. It's entirely... it's very much unlikely I will be able to do this. Yeah. But we might as well try. And then some pillows. Yeah, skooma. Here's the thing. When you see moon sugar, you will probably find some skooma in here. An expensive ring, that's an expensive ring, all things considered. But yeah, actually, should I take the moon sugar? It costs... it's worth a fair amount and it basically weighs nothing, so of course. Though, I'm not sure which places will accept skooma. Skooma is of course basically the drug of the Elder Scrolls franchise. And thus, some people might not like it because it's like illegal. At least in my, as far as I know, it's illegal in a fair amount of the cities. Not sure if it's like really illegal at the moment, but I think, like, reputable... Actually, I can probably sell it to my potion creator friend in Balmora. She will probably... Ajira. She probably accepts skooma. After all, she's a skooma cat. So we are in a tunnel. It's actually... Oh, wait. I cannot use... Oh, I think it... Yeah, I think it just ran out. Oh, Did I lose that? Oh, I totally lost that. Yeah, we cannot carry a torch here because it's water. And it's really dark. This is where a spell would be possibly better, because a spell, of course, wouldn't have to care about being in water. A spell is just... It would just... We can actually... Here's the thing. We do have a potion of Night Eye. So this is actually going to give me a limited amount of visibility for some time, so I can at least see if there is something really dangerous up ahead. But it's going to run out really soon. I think this is a dead end. No, it's not a dead end. It's just a tunnel. Okay, this place seems to be a very complex dungeon. Yeah, this is another place entirely. But because this is a dungeon, well, this is a tunnel like that, unless they had like water-breathing potions, I don't think the NPCs, well, it wouldn't make sense if there were like those NPC guys around here too much, because I don't think they would use these water tunnels to, you know, travel between areas, so I don't think they are here. But there's something here. Oh, it's a skull. Wait. That's a potion. It's always worth just diving in here to check stuff. What was that potion, by the way? Standard Rising Force potion. So yeah, it was a good find. So apparently someone died in here, so at least someone was here at some point. That's what we know, based on that skull and the potion. Because those potions don't make themselves, and they don't also carry themselves. But I guess it's a levitate potion, so maybe it carries itself. It was attacking me. It was attacking me, really? Seriously? Wait, what? Who the frick are you? Okay, you're a bit spooky in there, in the water. I need my torch. Oh, it's a rat. I thought it was something more, like, it kind of had the shape of I thought it was like the death itself. Like it kind of looked like that, and I was like, is the ghost of that guy that drowned in there? Well, I don't know if he drowned, but is he going to, like, because it kind of looked like a ghost or something, but it was just the shape of the... Okay, here are more bones. Pauldron. And some gold. I'll take the gold. But it was scary for a second, but then it was just a rat, and everything was fine again. But really, I do need a spell to light up these areas, or I need a Night Eye spell, that also works. But basically, I need a spell to make sure that I can actually get through these areas without having to worry about visibility. More bones. These bones have also some mushrooms growing on them. Okay, let's travel up here. Let's keep an eye out for any treasures down there. I don't think there are any. I could check. Let's go check it out. Because these are the kind of places that would have some, like, nasty little well, awesome loot, but it's in nasty place, like rings and amulets. Hidden sort of away from sight. And yeah, now we're up here, so we have actually come back. So that's pretty nice. Let's take this other torch here. And let's go check the other side out. Of course, we are going to have to not take our torch up with us, immediately at least. Well, but yeah, we're going to take our torches with us, but we cannot simply use them at this very moment. Because it's very dark in here. Yeah, there... Okay, this might be a long way. So I'm going to save before we do anything, because if there is no, like, air pocket here, we're screwed. Oh, well, there is. Okay, but there is another person here that is dead. So I guess someone else might have, like, dived in and tried to look for whatever they were looking for. Yeah, it's a corpse. Just bone meal and a basket with a fishing pole and a saber. Okay, were you like a fisherman of sorts? Because you have a fishing pole and there's a saber down here. I'm not so interested in the saber. Not too interested in that stuff either. I don't know. This is a bit of a mystery. You don't seem to have anything else though, so I guess that's that. Is there anything in here that I might want to... I think these are steps, are they? There's a rusted chest with some gold and a pitcher. I need some light. Well, if this was the treasure you were looking for, then you would have been sorely disappointed, because this was just a couple of gold pieces and that's all. But it was interesting to find anyway. We have actually explored this place now, and it was not possible before, so we have actually managed to improve ourselves quite a bit. So let's head towards Seidanin. Let's do some trading, and then we might continue on our way towards the across the coast. See if we can find anything interesting. Bucket, that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, this was an interesting little dungeon. And of course it's basically a storm outside when I get here, but it doesn't matter. We can just visit Seidanin and do some trading and stuff. And we can even probably rest somewhere around here. Wait for the storm to go out if we really want to care about it that much, but it doesn't really matter if it's a storm out here. Storm or not, we can just walk like we don't care, because we really don't. So here, if we follow this path, this is actually, I haven't walked on this path yet, so this might actually lead here, which might have more dungeons or other encounters. Yeah, let's just do some trading in the trade house here. Oh, there's actually a lock here. I'm not sure if I could even unlock that with the spell. Oh, but hello there. Yeah, I don't care about your advice, I just want to barter. Oh yeah, these guys don't want the moon sugar at all.
How are you?
I can probably drop it though. Okay. Moon sugar, where is my moon sugar? Here's my moon sugar. So if I do this, And I set it down on the counter here. Can I now do barter? Oh, we have skooma on us, so we cannot do that quite yet. But of course we can just put the skooma down on the counter. Where's my skooma? Did I even get rid of the skooma? I'm worried because now my skooma can be anywhere. Did you take my skooma possibly?
I'm waiting.
Oh, here's my skooma. So now we can do barter. And I'm going to sell you all that stuff. And I also have these. And you still have plenty of gold. So I can give you even more stuff. I do happen to have these arrows too. And what else? What else? And possibly you might be interested in a book. And what might there still be? Oh, a mace. That of course interests you very much. And possibly some bows. And I suppose I can give you these things. Here. And the rest of this stuff I'll keep to myself. Unless there is some scrolls that I don't really care about. I don't care about this one anymore. Actually, now we're starting to take too much. So I want to just maximize this. There we go. And I'll take my moon sugar and I'll take my skooma. You have a very weird policy of dealing with your customers here. Here's a silver staff. And various kinds of other things here. Oh yes, you are quite odd indeed, because you didn't care about my skooma and moon sugar when I dropped it on the counter. But you cared about it when I had it on myself. But yeah, that pretty much shows that these guys don't really want to deal with the skooma and the moon sugar. We need to find certain individuals that are actually interested and are willing to bend the laws a little. And there are such people, so we don't need to care about it too much. There's a warehouse. Might be able to sneak in here at night. And here's a way to the consensus office. So here's this is a warehouse for the census and excise. So I wonder. I'm not too sneaky, so this might be a very bad idea. Well, let's wait. And let's see if I can cast a spell to get myself in here. Not that. This. Oh, yep, that was a crime. 5 gold. Well, here's the gold.
I only have a few moments.
But the question is, can I actually get in here now? Because the door is unlocked. Yeah, I'm not too sneaky. Might need to wait additional hours here to make sure that you're the one that's actually reported me. Okay, I made it inside, but there are people here, so they don't probably like me being here. My saves are so far away. I only lost 5 gold, so I'm going to save on stupidity, because this is exactly what it is. There might be some awesome stuff in here, and I simply because yeah, this is once again the problem. I have access to this building, so now I need to check it out, and it's of course going to be bad because I cannot sneak. But there might be something good in here, and who knows? Oh, we have a shipping log here. Apparently it's not too specific. An Imperial short sword. Moon sugar? Mm-hmm. Apparently they are hoarding moon sugar. They probably like... mine is better, isn't it? Yep. Mine is pretty much better. So yeah, I guess they have like... probably... taken it from someone. Like it arrived illegally, so they might have just, you know, taken it for themselves. Well, not themselves, but you know, law demands that they take it. Let's take the wheat and this is just a bunch of nonsense. Well, let's check out the upstairs area. Maybe there is something up here. Hopefully there aren't any guards that really want to report me for illegally entering a building, which apparently is a... yeah, well, I suppose it might be a crime. We have lots and lots of Imperial gear here. More moon sugar. Could there be any... oh, more moon sugar. I imagine Ajira will be very happy to receive that stuff. Oh, here's more marshmallow. So we might be able to try this again. And here's the marshmallow. Failed, but at least we tried. Bottles of gold. Iron arrows, we can sell this stuff. Hopefully it doesn't count as a stolen item. Oh, school up. And Saltris, I suppose I can take it. And Hacklow Leaf, which I can also use to make fatigue potions, or restore fatigue potions. And where's the Hacklow? We're getting better at this. Our chances of actually making a potion seem to have gone up. Is that a guard downstairs? Yep, that's a guard.
Come on, I haven't got all day, you know.
Apparently you don't really care, so... I'm not sure if you think I'm here because I have permission to be here. Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to save on top of stupidity once again. And we are going to check out this place. If we don't get caught, I will ransack this place of all the important stuff.
Oh,
Hello there.
I'm just dying to hear what you have to say, Nord.
Are you being, like, sarcastic? Nothing in the chest. And apparently this is a way out. This is fine for me. So we have managed to be successful on our first step to becoming a criminal. But I'm definitely going to... Actually, this guy is completely out of money, isn't he? Yeah. So we need to just take this stuff back to Balmora, more or less. Unless we want to take it to Pelagiad, which is also an option. But I guess we could take the Silk Strider back to Balmora, which would be faster. I can still carry loads and loads of stuff, so I don't think I need to go to Balmora quite yet. Pretty happy about, like, my current situation, but let's wait until morning, and well, apparently it's not...
My company to be here on yours.
Okay, goodbye. But yeah, apparently it's still very stormy outside. But yeah, my plan now is to just... Actually, let's check these. So, apparently the settlements of Hlaoad and Narmak are here. So I suppose we could check out these settlements. I haven't actually ever been to either of them. Also, there is no road. Oh, here's the road. I thought they had like tried to trick me to walk into the sea for some reason. Okay, who is it? Oh, it's one of you, Nick's hounds. Yeah, I think my sword is doing a lot of good stuff here. I really like this new Nordic broadsword. Well, yeah, it's a Nordic broadsword. Yeah. But yeah, my plan, once again, let's walk here, let's find these other settlements so that we can mark them on our map. Maybe we will find this holy place that the one person was looking for. If we do, then we do, but if we don't, then it doesn't matter. But really, are we walking this way? Because this seems to be taking us back towards... Well, I suppose I haven't walked there before. Yeah, let's follow the road, and maybe it'll lead us to Narmok or Hlaoad.